June 16th, 2023, between noon and 1. Wade Heineman, front, left profile, front, right profile. Leaning in, looking younger. From underneath. From above. Two new things. Number one, I haven't been home since July 1st. I have not left the property. Same paper as yesterday. I have not left this mobile home, yard, or shed area. Not left, no visitors since 2016. Indications I had a pistol or something. I've never had a pistol in my hand outside of one shooting range in Las Vegas in 2011. It's called the Gun Store. We were down there. One of my friends from high school, Todd Anderson, and I met in Las Vegas for 3 nights, I think it was, 3 or 4 nights in 2001. It's the only time I've ever had a pistol in my hand. Indications I was at a casino. I've never been a gambler since high school. So those are out. Number two, I said my mother's dishonest because she has borderline personality disorder and it wrecks the family from within. If you don't know what that is, an example is yesterday she came over with water and she gave me an excuse that I couldn't borrow the Suburban. I haven't been able to get my mail for 2 weeks. I'm out of food for several days. I've not had any food for several days. She knows that. She came over with water yesterday, no food, with her CRV, and made up the excuse she couldn't get the Suburban to start. She never starts the Suburban, my father does. And it just takes a battery booster to get it started. She knows that. They have 8 vehicles, and at least 5 of them run. She tries to make the excuse that only 2 of them ran and then hers was going in the shop. At least 5 run. They could lend me one for a day. That's all I was asking. They'll give my brother Ryan, who's 6'3", and I've shown in pictures, a vehicle for weeks on end without pressuring it to get him back. I get it one day and they're already on me the next day, coming over here and yelling at me and the like. This is my mother on borderline personality disorder, narcissism as well. I don't stress the narcissism because the borderline personality disorder is what's messed up our family childhoods. My sister committed suicide in 2003 or was murdered, but we experienced it as a suicide, and she had signs that she would have done that at that time. I will never do that. I committed to not committing suicide because of my sister's death. But that's one example. She'll make up a lie that she tried to start the Suburban when my father is the one that always starts it. He came over with his black Jeep Grand Cherokee twice yesterday, his 94 Jeep Grand Cherokee. She came over with their CRV and gave me water. She knows I've been out of food for days now. She knows that I haven't been able to get my mail for 2 weeks at the post office. I got to load some of my stuff up in a vehicle and have it for about a day to get my errands done. She wants to come over and give me a ride. She'll never accept what I have to load into the Suburban to protect my documents and such. And it's at these times when I have to prove who I am, that's when my mother suppresses the truth. Why is she doing it? I don't know. Same thing with my father. I don't know why they do it. But that's what I have to deal with my parents. Narcissistic and borderline personality disorder, both of them. My dad is more just the narcissist, but my mother is borderline personality disorder and narcissism combined. That's what I have to deal with. This is me looking out the window. There's out the window. There's the little mama cats out there. That's the one that gave birth to the cat Nutsy. That's when I say good boy and stuff like that, and people try and make it sound like I'm talking to a gay man or something. I'm just saying that to a young cat, a house cat called Nutsy. I've shown him in pictures and videos. But just to show I'm home again. Actually, I was going to show these again. Here's the one transcript, University of Northern Iowa. Here's my high school transcript. B average, 90s, math and science. Wade Heinemann, Wapsie Valley High School, graduated in 1990, and I did graduate because of the lies. I don't know how those came about, but there's another, the other transcript that I show that has the official logo on it for University of Northern Iowa. Astronomy 1992, physics courses, and again, when I didn't go to class, I didn't get good grades because of avoiding classrooms and auditoriums. There's my birth certificate, male, as you can see, born male in 1971, 11/4/71, Wade Allen Heinemann, state of Iowa, official seal. I keep it in plastic so I can keep that tape over that. So there's my hand. There's my 11-inch hand. Here's me with bare feet. You can see my feet there. I'll go zoom into my feet a little bit because I don't usually have bare feet when I'm taking videos, but there's my feet. Just showing the different angles of my face again. You know, I hate talking about my family. I would never talk about it, but since everybody's involved in the judgment, I have to talk about it. I love my parents, but they are borderline personality disorder and narcissistic. It's destroyed my family. The surveillance judgment system has destroyed any semblance of a family I had left after my sister committed suicide.